Okay, we live in the crib, vibing with Vito. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube at Vibing with Vito. Also follow us on the Instagram at Vibing with Vito. You already know the slogan. We vibrating higher. And today I got my brother with me. Before we even start, man, I met him on tour, man, and he always had like this distinctive ass way that he rapped, the way that he dressed. You feel what I'm saying? And I just knew he was gonna be a star anyway, but we turned into brothers, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself to the people.
Well, yeah, man, it's Mr. Brian Freeman. I mean, I do a lot of things right now. I'm focusing on making positive affirmation music, you know, that really bumps, but it's positive, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just where I am right now in my life.
You feel like, yeah. Nah, that's dope. That's dope. I appreciate you coming to vibe with Vito, man.
I appreciate you, my boy.
Man, real talk, man. So, like, where does the journey begin, bro? Because when we met, you know what I mean, you were already seasoned and starting to, you know, do the music. We met on tour.
Facts.
But where did the journey begin?
So, I mean, I've always been making music. I've always loved music. Music has always held me down just in my life. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you listen to a lot of music and you're a creative person, I want to make music now.
Right.
So, you know, I was making music, and a lot of the things that I would do in my life, like I would rap about those things, and they might not have been the most positive, but I'm always a positive person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when you met me, I was rapping about some pimping, you know what I'm saying, being the player, getting money, doing all this crazy stuff.
Facts.
But that's what I was on at that time mentally, you know what I'm saying? But I will always sprinkle some positivity in there because, you know, I'm a positive person.
Right.
But yeah, like just as we grow and, you know, evolve, it was like those things didn't really pique my interest anymore as much as they did in the past. So it was like I was learning about different things, growing, and I was just like torn, like, damn, I'm over here just I keep doing this, and it's like this isn't really was like making me happy right now. Mm-hmm. So it's like I wanted to figure out another way. And my dad, shout out to him, he just kept telling me like, you make good music. You know what I'm saying? You make good music, but you just talking about some crazy shit. Like, like do something better. Like, be more positive. And he just kept saying that. And shout out to Brother Panic. If y'all know who Brother Panic is, he like recipes to him, but he was like in the cultist. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit he had going on. But he was just saying how music could brainwash you. And I really was thinking in my mind, like, damn, I'm making this music that could lead people in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? And it's like music can really tap into your subconscious mind. So I wanted to be like, yo, how can I make some really cool music that will uplift and encourage people to do, you know what I'm saying? Lead them in the right direction.
Yeah, facts.
Because that's what I'm on. It's all about growing. I read a lot of books. Like, I want to take everything that I'm learning on my journey and just put that in music. And it really be hard, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not corny. Like, because, like, there are so many different phases of my life. You feel me? And it's like I've been through a lot of different things. And it's like when I rap, even though I'm talking about something positive, it's like it doesn't sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just got a lot of sauce and a lot of like season to him. But like now I'm just choosing to make music this way. Feel me? Yeah.
Nah, I fuck with that, man. I wish a lot of people, including myself, could have tapped into that earlier. Because now I feel like now, even with like my music that I'm making now, I'm kind of like doing it for like the sense of enjoyment, like what I like. You know what I'm saying? Because
exactly,
bro, I'm not having 50 hoes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing like all of that shit. And it's like
one point in your life you probably was and you was rapping about that. You feel me?
Facts. But now it's like I'm tapping into like my inner childhood. You know what I'm saying? I love wrestling, bro. I've loved wrestling since I was a little boy. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a picture of my dad got this shit made. He put his face like on Vince McMahon and like Stone Cold was stunning my dad. Like and like bro, like that picture he gave me that when I was like, I think I was like 7 years old, probably like eight or like 7 or 8 years old, and like I still have that to this day because he knew that was so important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just of course I don't want Stone Cold to stun my dad, but you know what I mean. I loved wrestling, so I was like, man, bro. One day, I was just thinking, I was just like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really inspired, bro, like about what's going on. And it's like, bro, I was watching the Bloodline story. Like, you know what I mean? If you tap into wrestling, if you don't know, but whatever. I was watching the new Bloodline story and like, you know, I got so like back into wrestling because for a minute I just stopped watching the shit. Like I ain't watched when John Cena was like popping and shit. I got back into it. So I'm watching this shit, I'm like, bro, I love this shit. Like, I love this shit again. So I just started making songs like about, like, I just make songs and then I just name it like a wrestler that I, like, you know, I loved in the past.
Facts.
And, bro, I'm getting a lot of, like, people in the wrestling world that's tapping in with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Diamond Dallas Page follows me on Instagram.
Word, that's fire.
And he posted my fucking music on Instagram.
That's fire.
Like, bro, that is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, kind of to piggyback on what you were saying, it's like, bro, like, I kind of just want to do something that's like deeply rooted in my spirit versus just some shit that I'm just making up that'll be destruction for somebody if they hear
Facts. Word.
You feel
and it's like when it comes from a place of you, like, it really resonates with you. So it's like you're being so authentic to that, and people can really feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So like, yeah, that's why it's cool as hell.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Man, you on Vibing with Vito, man. Tell the people your vibe, man. How can you explain your vibe?
Okay. So I mean that can be a very simple answer or a very complex answer. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different sides of me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, for the most part, like, when you meet me, yeah, I'm a cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. And it's like, I could be really chill. I'm a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So I could be really chill, or I could be like really like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Or like real just energetic, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, for the most part, I'm pretty chill, you know what I'm saying? I love like learning, and what I want and my intention, you know what I'm saying, when I'm dealing with anybody or rocking with anybody, is like, what are we creating? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing to become better? It's like, if I'm linking with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing to like progress in both of our lives or in the lives of the people around us? So it's like, just, you know, growth, evolution.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get put on some game. Like, get, you know what I'm saying? Somebody put somebody on the right direction. That's all that it is, man.
Yeah, facts. Nah, that's dope, man. Let's tap into 2024, bro. Like, when did you, like, okay, because I think you were already talking about it, but it's like, when did you really just say, all right, fuck it, I'm like, I want my music to just be solely positive, and I want this to be my brand, because like, your brand did switch.
Facts.
It went from Infinite Supreme.
Facts.
To, you know, now that's your real name.
Yeah, Mr. Brian Freeman. Yeah, word
like,
up.
when did you want to just say, all right, cool, like, you know, I'll let all of that be what it is, and I'm here now.
All right, cool. So Infinite Supreme, that's still a part of me. You know what I'm saying?
Alter ego, or
I mean, it's like, as I grow, like that, it's still like in me. But you know, sometimes it's all about what you focus on. You know what I'm saying? Because I might still have them thoughts that I had back then, but it's like the newer thoughts that I have might outweigh those thoughts because they might be more beneficial to me right now. But it's still there though. But back to the question. So shout out to my dad. Like, he just kept telling me this, like, yo, like, you're so smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be talking crazy about the bitches. Like, come on, man. So he would just tell me that. And I went to Brazil, because I went to Brazil for like a month. Shout out to Brazil. I love Ipanema Beach. If you haven't been there, you need to go over there. That's a great beach. You know what I'm saying? They be doing yoga and shit on the sunset. That shit is lit. So I went to Brazil for a month. I needed to go over. Like, I was like, yo, I have to just be by the water. You know what I'm saying? I got to go be by the water. So I went to Copacabana. And I was like, yo, I'm going to go over there. I brought my camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I'm going to shoot hella content over here. And right before I left, I was like, yo, let me just bring my studio equipment, you know what I'm saying, just in case I feel like making some music. So I went over there, just like, I'm making videos. And I had some friends over there, you know what I'm saying, that made content. I'm like, yo, I'm going to help them shoot some videos. So that was my whole thought process of going over there. But when I was over there, shout out to K Fisher. K Fisher has sent me like hella beats. So I'm on the plane just bumping hella beats, right? And I'm like, yo, let me try and say some like positive affirmations on these motherfuckers, yo, on the plane. You feel me? So I'm like, let me try this shit out real quick. And the first song, it was called Money Magnet. It's out right now. So I wrote this song called Money Magnet. And I was like, oh, nah, this shit gotta go hard a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. So then when I got to the Airbnb, like, I recorded that joint. And I was like, all right, I might have some shit with this. Like, and then the whole time that I was in Brazil, I ain't shoot no content. But I made like 40 songs, bro. Like, I was just going in. Like, real. And shout out to K Fisher. He sent me hella beats. I was like, yo, keep sending them. Keep sending them. And every day I record like 2 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, yo, the beach over there, vibes. So it was like I just walk on the beach, you know what I'm saying, and just be listening to the beats. And he got some great production, you know what I'm saying. So then, oh yeah, and I was listening to this dude. It was, I forgot what his name was, but it was a book called like Things to Say to Yourself, and it's about self-talk and like your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? How you really gotta be particular about the things that you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying, in your life, because your thoughts create your reality. So I was reading this book, and he had an app. And it was, I forgot what the app is called. It might be like self-talk app or something like that. But he'll just say a whole bunch of affirmations, and I'll just let that shit rock in the background while I'm doing going about my day. And he would say things in like the you know what I'm saying? Like, you are this, you are that, you are wealthy, you are rich, you are blessed, all this. And I listened to that shit, just let it play. Even when I was recording the music, I let that shit play. But like very low, you know what I'm saying? Like on some like subliminal shit. But I was like, yo, I'll listen to this. And I mean, I'm my own person, you know what I'm saying? We're all different and shit. But I was like, yo, how can I take what he's doing and make this shit cool as hell where anybody could bump this shit, like in the whip, like wherever they at? And that was really what it was. I was like, yo, I rock with what he got going on. I forgot his name, but shout out to him though. But shout out to him. And I was like, yo, let me, you know what I'm saying, like, transfer this energy over here and make it cool that anybody could really bump it and it really be like hard on some fly shit. You know, I like to do fly shit, so I'm just like, yo, how can I make this fly and easy for people to connect with it? Because not everybody might listen, like want to listen to his voice. You know what I'm saying? People probably do, but you know what I'm saying, I wanted to make it easily accessible for everybody, type shit on some cool shit. So that's really was the whole thought process behind that.
That's hard. Yeah. Dang, bro, that's dope. What has the game taught you thus far? Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you've been doing it for a minute. What has the game taught you thus far?
It's really about consistency, yo. Consistency is the number one thing, because it's like, yo, you can have the hardest shit, but if you just drop that shit, it's not about just one thing. Like, it's like, I look at everything like, okay, shout out to James Allen and As a Man Thinketh, you know what I'm saying? But he was saying, like, your mind is like a garden. You feel me? You plant a seed. If you just water that motherfucker one time, that shit ain't, like, it's not gonna grow. You gotta keep watering it consistently over time, and then it'll sprout out and you see the shit. So it's like the same thing with our goals. It's like you gotta be just continually working, even though if you don't see any progress, because on social media, shit be fucked up sometimes, where it be like, boy, you be posting shit and people will see it. Motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, they fuck with you, you fuck with them, and it's like they might not say anything, but then when motherfuckers see you in person, they be like, yo, I seen that shit you been doing, bro, that shit is so hard. But it's like sometimes it's just on social media, so you can't get caught up in that. And it's like you just gotta be consistent and just keep like dropping this shit and actually putting work and effort towards whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's just the consistency. That's the only way that you're gonna win.
Facts.
It's like the gym, bro. And I be going like, yo, shout out to everybody that I was at the park with today. We did 1,000 push-ups, bro. And my arms, my triceps is rocking right now. I need to go take a nap, but it's all good. But even in the gym, it's like when you first start going to the gym, right? You might not see any results for a minute. You feel me? But you gotta keep going hard and you gotta eat right, all this shit. But then you start seeing results, and then it inspires you and motivates you even more to keep going. So it's the same thing with anything in life. It's like you gotta just, even though you might not see it, you feel me? You gotta see it and hear it first.
Facts.
And then once you start seeing it on the outside, everybody starts seeing it. Then it's like, damn, it's an overnight thing. Like, no, motherfucker, this shit was not overnight.
Right.
No. Facts. Like, motherfuckers been putting in work.
Facts.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's true. That's true. Man, let's talk about, because like, bro, like when you speak, man, like I'm just listening to you, you know what I mean? You say you do like to read. What were some of the top like 10 books that you read that kind of changed?
10? That's a lot of books, but I'm gonna tell you some books right now.
The top 5 books that you read that kind of changed your life.
Number 1, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. That's a great book. Right. Power of Your Subconscious Mind, because it talks about your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, it's just to everybody. Like your subconscious mind can, according to him and according to research, you know what I'm saying? You can believe whatever you want to believe, but your subconscious mind, it controls like 90% of your reality just based off of patterns and paradigms that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you can tap into that, and in the book he tells you different ways that you can tap into it, it's like you can rewire your subconscious so that you can start attracting and experiencing different realities that you actually want to, experience. So that book. Another book is shout out to Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. That's a great book. You know what I'm saying, about getting out of debt and saving your money and just being on like a very good budget and plan. That's a great book. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you can run it up, but if you're not prepared for that bread, you might fuck that shit up, man. So it's like you gotta be ready, man. You gotta be ready. So that's a great book to be ready. Another book is A Millionaire Next Door. I forgot who that author is, but that's a great book too. I heard
about that book too.
That's a great book because it just explains how people that you might not think, they don't look like they have money, like, you know what I'm saying, they just real cool and just chill, but they be having all the bread though. And then it be other people that look like they have hella bread, but they really don't though, and they live in check to check in whatever, you know what I'm saying, field that they in. Mm-hmm. So like, he just, in the book, it just explains. And shout out to audiobooks too, because it's like I listen to all of these books.
So you listen to them?
Yeah, I listen to books.
Okay, yeah, I need to get back on that, but like I don't. Man, Audible was charging me like a fucking lot of money, man, at one point in time.
Word. So they got a lot of books on YouTube though. Like I could send you a list. I have it's hella books on audiobooks. Like they're all audiobooks and they on YouTube.
Let's get it.
Word. So it's good. And then how many was that? That was like 3. What's another?
Just give me one more. All
right, boom. So Your Word Is Your Wand by Florence Scovel Shinn. Like she's this lady. I was actually Your Word Is Your Wand by Florence Scovel Shinn. I might have been listening to that joint on the way over here, but she writes a lot of great books, and it from the title, it's just saying like your words are very powerful. So you know what I'm saying? And she's saying like your words are your wand. So it's like you have to be real particular about the things that you're saying and like putting out into the world. So like she just, in this book, she tells a whole bunch of stories about different situations where people were saying different things and got different results, and so it's like, it just makes you aware and conscious of, okay, maybe I need to watch the things that I'm saying versus, somebody might mess up like, my stupid ass, like, don't say that. You know what I'm saying? You smart as hell. What you talking about?
My
like,
smart ass.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I dropped my phone. My smart ass.
Yeah, like, it's just little shit like that, though.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Then you just, like, tweak it. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like you might experience other things. Because you got, you know what I'm saying? You can be your best friend and your worst enemy. It's all about how like you treat yourself and you talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. You very wise, my dude. Like,
I appreciate it, bro. I
appreciate it. In terms of that, like being that you make affirmation music and like positive affirmation music and stuff like that, do you even listen to any like rowdy shit? Like,
so it just, check this out, it just depends on how I'm feeling in the moment. That's what I'm saying. Like there's so many different phases in me, like, it just depends. Like yesterday I'm driving in the Cadillac and shit. Usually I really don't even be listening to music a lot, like lately, just because I just be listening to, like, I just like absorbing knowledge and information. But yesterday I'm in the Cadillac, you feel me? You got bumped that old school in the Cadillac and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm crazy, man. I'm over there. I'm what song was I bumping yesterday? I was bumping that Only You remix, the one with Biggie and Mace on that joint with 112. I'm bumping that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up what happened to Diddy, but I'm bumping that shit though. You feel me? I was like, fuck out of here, nigga.
That's crazy.
Word.
So you more so listen to like older stuff, like,
right? And it got to be just, you know what I'm saying, what I'm feeling in the moment. But like for the most part, like with my diet, right, 80 to 90% of the time is gonna be super clean. But when I go out, you know what I'm saying, I might eat some crazy shit, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh my God, I'm not about to do this shit. So it's like, it just depends. Like if I feel like listening to some fucking DMX and shit, I might do that. But for the majority, you know what I'm saying, of my life, and just my experience right now, you feel me? I'm gonna be listening to some books.
So like, bro, you really sound like yo, like it sounds like when I'm talking to you, it just sounds like you are like truly at peace with who you are.
I mean, yeah, I've been.
Are you getting there?
Yeah, for every day. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
you got to work on it.
It's a what do we call it? It's like it's called Ndugu, right? And it's it means brotherhood in Swahili, but it's this group, and they meet every Tuesday. They meet every first Tuesday and third Tuesday of the month. And in there, a big thing that it's like a whole bunch of black men, they come together and we all just be talking about like different topics of that day. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like older people, younger people, and then you just get different perspectives on everybody, and everybody be saying, well, like their experience for whatever topic was going on. And in there, they all say is like, we're all figuring it out. Like nobody has it figured out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Nobody. Like you might think somebody got it figured out, but everybody got problems, and everybody trying to, you know what I'm saying, just do the best that they can. So it's like, I mean, I'm just doing the best that I can, and I want to continue to just learn how to do better with the best that I've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Word. And I'm just optimistic and inspired, you know what I'm saying, to be able to just keep learning. So
Yeah,
like,
facts. Oh, my bad. Did I cut you off?
No, you good.
Okay, I was about to say, like, okay, so being at your mind frame is this, how do you, like, okay, because I know we all have friends and stuff like that. When you got your turned up friends and just people that come around you, like, how do you continue to be grounded in your energy when you have other outside energy around you that may kind of try to sway you in another direction? Did I say that correctly? I think I did.
For sure. I mean, it's really just about balance. Like, I say this, like last night I went out with the homies, and the people that I was with last night, they super crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this week I've been putting in a lot of effort, you know what I'm saying, towards my goals. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like using the word work because like I love all the things that I do. So it's like, it's really just putting forth effort and, you know, time and energy towards my goals. So I feel like I could go tweak with them, you know what I'm saying? But but it's not like I'm about to do this every single night. You know what I'm saying? It's it's just a vibration and an energy that I choose to tap into at this moment in time. So it's like, once it becomes like a, you know what I'm saying, like a everyday thing, then that's when it can become a problem. But it's like, if you know what I'm saying, tap in every once in a while, it's cool. Like, it's cool.
That's dope. Before we get up out of here, man, I got a question, man, and I ask everybody this too. Mm-hmm. With the world on your shoulders, success in the palm of your hands, right? How do you respond when adversity knocks at your door?
So adversity is knocking at my door. Number one, well, I was about to say something. I was gonna say, like, if they knocking at my door, it's like, and success is in my hand. You mean like I got success, or I have the ability?
You have the ability. You have.
I probably wouldn't even be at the crib. What you talking about?
Nah. Facts. Nah, that's a good one. That's a good one though. Nah, because it's like, you know, you got the word on your shoulder.
Like I'm outside for real though, because I feel like I don't know who said this. I saw this on Instagram, and bro is like, yo, your house is really for just where you sleeping at. Like, you really, like, if you really get into it, you really don't even need to be in the crib like that. And I thought about it, and I was like, you motherfucker right. Like,
damn,
I need to be outside more. And I've been going outside more, and I just been connecting. Because I know a lot of people. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know a lot of people. It's like, but how are we like garnering these relationships? You know what I'm saying? And like really tapping in. So I just been tapping in with everybody. Like, I want to meet as many people as I can. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So that we can all benefit and be in win-win situations.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
So I ain't even gonna be at the crib adversity knocking on my shit.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you have to come back.
Yeah, back. Nah, bro. Nah, that was a fly ass answer. Hey, man, look, I appreciate you coming to vibe with Vito, man. If you could tell your younger self anything, what would it be and why?
Hey, man, I say sometimes when your elders, talking to myself, like when your elders, your parents, they might tell you something, you might want to listen just a little bit more. You feel me? Because my dad done told me a whole bunch of stuff that now, looking back, like, okay, maybe he did know what he was talking about a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, at the time, I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
But it's like, it's cool to have older people around you that can give you wisdom and guidance based upon the things that they've been through. You know what I'm saying? And if they see like, okay, I see how you moving, you know what I'm saying, I could give you some tips and some suggestions. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to listen to what I'm saying, but I can tell you something. So just being more open, you know what I'm saying, to just the wisdom and guidance that our elders, whoever that may be, tell you. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Thank you for coming to vibe with Vito, man. Tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, man. It's Mr. Brian Freeman on everything. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of music out. It's lit.
I fuck with this nigga. Real talk. Hey, man, it's been another episode of Vibing with Vito. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube. My voice is gone because I was at Bad Blood last night, man. WWE. It was lit. But look, man, hey, we vibrating higher and we gone.